morning tied up traffic and forced authorities to shut down the road for several hours. Cybercrime is costing Alabamians millions of dollars each year, and local mental health providers are holding an event to raise awareness and create a network of resources.
Rainfall returning to East Alabama over the next 48 hours. We will have the complete forecast details coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. State troopers said this morning that a single vehicle car fire in the eastbound lane of I-20 blocked off all traffic on that side of the interstate. Alabama law enforcement agency officials said the incident happened at approximately 10:48 a.m. near the 173-mile marker west of Anniston. Oxford police and fire units were called to the scene, and they have asked motorists to avoid the area. Troopers had not yet determined when they would be able to reopen the highway. An Anniston man was killed Tuesday afternoon in a one-car accident near Muscle Shoals. Troopers identified the victim as Trevor S. Malone, 30 years old, from Anniston. The accident happened at about 3:40 p.m. on US 43, a mile north of Muscle Shoals in Colbert County. Officials say Malone's vehicle veered off the road, hit a fence, and struck a tree. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Lincoln T. Ballantyne, 28, of Tuscumbia, was a passenger in the car and sustained injuries in the crash. He was taken to Helen Keller Hospital for treatment. Mental health professionals from 4 local school systems will hold their 3rd annual Embrace What Matters 5K and Family Fun event next Saturday, May 10th at Choccolocco Park in Oxford. This event is a collaborative initiative led by the mental health resource coordinators from the Calhoun County, Cleburne County, Jacksonville City, and Oxford City School Districts. Nathan Gilbert, Mental Health Services Coordinator for Calhoun County Schools, says the program has more than one purpose.
It's not just a 5K race. We're really trying to build an environment where people can hang out. If you don't want to race, that's fine. We'll have food, we'll have bouncy houses, and we'll also have vendors there as well. Essentially, what we're trying to do is we're trying to pair our community with our community partners. Like the Helping Families Initiative, we'll have mental health services, counseling services, some social work vendors.
In addition to the school systems, local agencies involved in the Embrace event are the Department of Human Resources, Noonday Therapeutics Center, Highland Health, Jacksonville Christian Outreach, United Way Workforce Connections, Hearts of Cleburne County, Snapped Education, and Fuller Life Counseling. Gilbert says the event is open to anyone who wants to participate in the 5K race, as well as those who prefer to leave the running to others. The overall goal of the event is to form a network of resources for those who are dedicated to school mental health programs.
As a community, you know, it's sometimes hard to find those kind of resources, whether it's online, or whether it's through the phone, whether it's word of mouth. It's hard to take that initial step. If you have the resources right there in front of you, it's a lot easier to connect. It's a lot easier to get that information than, you know, making 4 different phone calls or going online trying to research it yourself. And hopefully with enough people coming in and with all of our vendors that are going to be out here, you know, if you'll run through the row, as I would say, you can pick up however many pamphlets you want to, ask as many questions for those representatives, and they should be able to help you out in any way possible.
The race will begin at 8 o'clock that morning, and the event will run through noon. When it comes to scams and fraud, the internet is becoming more dangerous each year. We'll have details when we return.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Hi,
I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Alabamians lost almost $104 million last year through online fraud, according to a new report from the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. The largest number of victims in the state were the elderly, and the average amount of money lost by each victim over the age of 60 was $83,000. Nationwide, the FBI says cyber crimes hit a record number last year with almost 860,000 cases reported and a total loss of more than $16 billion. That's a 33% increase from 2023. The top 3 cyber crimes reported in Alabama in 2024 were extortion, personal data breach, and phishing or spoofing. Christopher DeMena, acting special agent in charge of the FBI's Birmingham field office, recommends that everyone frequently review customer and industry alerts published by the Internet Crime Complaint Center. Anyone who believes they may be a victim of an internet crime should immediately notify all financial institutions involved, then submit a complaint to ic3.gov and contact the FBI and local law enforcement agencies. When we return, a local campus will be used as an outdoor classroom this week for first responders and other law enforcement officers.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Gadsden State's Health Sciences Division will host its first ever mass casualty simulation Friday morning on the Wallace Drive campus. The exercise will take place from 8 until noon in the area surrounding Helderman Hall and Bevel Hall. This event is a simulation only, conducted in partnership with the college's public safety department and several local agencies. Clear signage will be posted, and all participants will be made aware that this is a training scenario in a safe, supervised environment. This pre-planned training exercise is designed to give participants a realistic, hands-on learning experience as they prepare for careers in healthcare, law enforcement, fire, and emergency management. The Gadsden State Department of Police and Public Safety will secure the area and direct traffic on the day of the event. A helicopter landing is scheduled to occur, and motorists are asked to avoid the area for the safety of the participants. In case of rain, the entire exercise will move to Beck Conference Center. We had another lovely spring day today with summertime temperatures, but changes could be on the horizon. John Holder is in the EAN Weather Center with all the answers.
Katie, we've got some spring showers actually as we turn the calendar over to the month of May. We will talk about the complete 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama next.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Need tough, comfortable workwear? Rainouts in Heflin has boots, jeans, hats, and gear built for the toughest jobs. From the farm to the pipeline, Rainouts has gear for men, women, and kids, so the whole family can tackle the toughest jobs with confidence. We've got the quality you need with the hometown service you'll love. Stop by today next to WM Grocery and gear up with great prices and a local touch. Rainouts, where hard work meets Western style.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Our EAN weather cam taking you out to beautiful Choccolocca Park in Oxford. Look at this beautiful scene. Look at the blue sky, a few white clouds there. Look at all the green grass out here, the blue water at the lake out there at Choccolocca Park. Just a beautiful scene out there today. These few clouds developed into a few showers and thunderstorms in some locations this afternoon. Before that, 84 for the high with plenty of sunshine after a morning low of 61, our average at 78 and the low at 55. So about 6 degrees above the average for both daytime highs and for nighttime lows. Tonight, we'll continue with a few showers out there across East Alabama. Not many, kind of like this afternoon, those pop-up afternoon and evening showers with the heating of the day. So an isolated shower tonight, chance of rain in any one spot, about 1 in 5, and the low tonight at 63 degrees. Most of the evening hours, we will be in the 70s. For tomorrow, we've got another relatively dry day coming up. We will be a mix of clouds and sunshine, sitting at 69 degrees by 9 a.m. The lunchtime hour, mighty fine weather again. Mostly sunny skies, a few clouds around the high, reaching up to 79 by lunchtime. And then later on in the afternoon, we will have showers and thunderstorms, much like today. Pop-up variety, maybe a little bit more coverage, about a 1 in 3 chance tomorrow afternoon. And look at that high temperature at 85 degrees, remaining well above the average for this time of year. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. We'll draw your attention into the early part of the weekend, the last half of the work week here, because tomorrow night we're going to see rain chances increase to about 60%. That rises to 70% during the day on Friday. And even on Saturday now, we're going to bring rain back into the forecast, about a 60% chance of rain on Saturday. We don't expect any severe weather here. There's a chance we could have a thunderstorm here and there over the next 2 or 3 days. But again, this will be one of those patterns where we could have rainfall at just about any time. Temperatures really not going anywhere. We'll be in the 80s again on Friday, mid-70s on Saturday. Some cool mornings. I think that will be the big story weather-wise coming up over the next week to 10 days across East Alabama. There's a little bit of a cool spell coming. Temperatures dropping back down into the low 50s again by Monday morning and Tuesday morning. Even on Sunday morning, some low temperatures in the 50s. We'll take that. Low humidity and dew point values as well. But we're still going to see temperatures at or above the average coming up over the next several days. Let's take a look from the National Weather Service office in Birmingham. We do have a slight, very small risk of severe weather tomorrow. Slight risk is up here in northwest Alabama, in Hamilton, north of Fayette, places like Double Springs, Haleyville, Hamilton, Vernon, places like that up in northwest Alabama. For us here in East Alabama, just what we would call general thunderstorms. We don't expect any severe weather here. Could we have some thunder, some lightning? Could we have some strong winds at times with a couple of these pop-up afternoon storms? That is certainly the possibility. The timing on this tomorrow afternoon from 4 till 10 for most of Alabama. For us here in East Alabama, around 6 o'clock to around 10 o'clock tomorrow. Could be a strong thunderstorm or two. We don't think there will be any severe weather here in East Alabama. Just be aware for some thunderstorms coming our way tomorrow afternoon late and tomorrow night. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early. We will have your Thursday weather at a glance. Right now, more EAN local news. Here's Katie.
Thanks for that update, John, and thank you at home for watching us today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Just go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Thursday for your news on your schedule.